Got some apple juice, yeah, mixed it with lemonade. It's pretty fucking good. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever the hell you are right now, whatever time it is, welcome. I hope you're keeping well. I've got some more sales tips, tactics, advice for you guys today. If you do enjoy, please feel free to let us know in the comments or drop a like and let us know your advice or tips you could give us. Share some sales information. You know, we're all here to get better, make money, and become the best salespeople we can be. What to do when somebody keeps on saying no? And that is quite vague, because most people on the phone, when you're cold calling or if it's a warm call, whatever, people don't straight up tell you no 99% of the time. These no's are, of course, objections, and they come in different shapes and sizes. So there can be, I don't want to talk about this right now because we're not looking at it for another 6 months. This doesn't fit within my budget. You know, this isn't something we're interested in, etc., etc. And the way you go about handling those different objections is completely subjective when you're looking at the product or service that you guys are talking about. So a budget objection: this is too expensive for me, this doesn't fall within this year's budget. You know, there's so many different things. Tip of the iceberg when you talk about budget, they can have loads of different reasons why they can't allocate a budget for your product or service. But if it's a warm lead, for example, they were interested in what you had to offer anyway. So you could, with budget, for example, you could ask, well, typically speaking, if you've had this sort of support from a product or service similar to ours before, what were you sort of paying previously, and what results did you get from that? You really want to demonstrate the value and why your product or service is X amount of money per month or one-up fee, whatever it is you guys do, however that transaction works. You really want to demonstrate the monetary value that your product or service can provide. So marketing, for example, if you have the marketing capability to perform consistently and essentially double or triple somebody's sales, you're charging a £2,000 a month flat fee for advertisement. A great way to sort of combat a budget objection would be, if you spend £2,000 with us this month and within 30 days we can sell even just 1, 2, 3 or 4 of your particular items, we have a track record of performing, etc., and you make your money back, what is £2,000 a month? What is transforming your business's online sales presence worth to you? There's lots of different things you could do with budget, completely subjective, but yeah, as long as you can try and demonstrate the value of what you're offering, why it costs X amount, if you have any sort of discounts or flexible payment options, whatever you can throw in there. But yeah, you want to demonstrate the value of your product or service. Moving on, how do you keep motivated if everyone turns you down? The thrill of the chase in sales is the best motivator. And don't get me wrong, you will get into a slump when you're hearing people say they don't have time to talk to you, or you get close to closing a deal and people suddenly don't want to go ahead for whatever reasons, or you're having a low contact rate. How do you keep motivated? You're in sales for a reason, because you want to make money. Sales is the best skill you can learn if you're looking to make money, aside from having a pair of double Ds and sharing that all over OnlyFans. I'm not complaining, I'm not disrespecting anybody doing that, but sales is pretty good, and that's why people get into it, because you want to make money. There's unlimited earning potential if you're good at it. You need to expect that people aren't always going to want to talk to you, they're not always going to want to work with you. Some people don't have the money right now to buy your product or service, and that's fine. It swings and roundabouts. You know, if you can have one really good call, personally, from personal experience, having one really good call out of the other 99 that haven't gone very well makes everything better. If you're in a sales slump, it really isn't hard to get out of it. You just need to have that opportunity where you can have a really good call with somebody, flex your sales pitching skills, because you want to give a really good pitch, because it makes you feel better as a salesperson. You want to try out different sales tactics, objection handling methods, different introductions. You want to basically use this toolbox of sales tools that you have, and you want to flex that and show how good you are on the phone. And that, you know, is reflected in essentially the conversations you have. Can you keep people on the phone? Can you answer their questions correctly? Can you get the appointment, the direct sale? These things are what keep you motivated when you're going through a slump. You know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. It swings and roundabouts. Your quantity in the early days is going to be very important. A high volume of sales calls is going to help you have like a funnel of people which will go to the bottom, and they're the ones that have high potential, and you nurture them, which is when the quality comes into place. You know, you're good at what you do. If you're a good salesperson, keep going. It is swings and roundabouts. If every single call was the perfect call, if everybody answered their phone, we'd all be millionaires, you know, billionaires, trillionaires, etc. So just keep going. You know, the motivation is you're going to make money if you're good. Yeah, you just want to show how good of a salesperson you are to yourself, and that'll build your confidence up. But yeah, just crack on, keep doing your thing, have fun with it. And it's easy to get demotivated, but it's just as easy to get remotivated and out of your sales slump.